Hi guys, we will talk about localized waterfall chart again, but in this case we work with the manual waterfall like this. Okay, so this is the input data we have last time, which is the manual waterfall. You can key in any labels and values you want. But now we have for the different market. So the same thing, but then we repeat over Singapore and then Malaysia and then in Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia. Okay, so the question here is, can we repeat this workflow, the same workflow for all the market in here? Okay, so last time I showed you one method already, which is like to fix the workflow altogether to add one more column, which is market column. So in this uh, case, I will show you another way, which is to use macro. The thing is, I will copy the whole thing from here to here, and then I will turn it into a macro. Okay, so actually I need to move this one up a little bit because I don't have space anymore. So the argument is um, from here to here, actually I don't have uh, I don't work with all the markets. So from this button onward until here, I only work with one market, and I will use a filter to do it, which is like this. I will use the market equal to maybe Singapore. Okay, and then uh, it will run hopefully. Okay, so it runs, but I don't know if it works or not. But I check the numbers in here and I see I think everything is okay. So this one total to this and match to this one total to this and match to this. So I think it's okay. So the total tell me it's okay, but it doesn't tell me this is Singapore or Malaysia or Indonesia. So I need one more step, which is to tag this workflow with the market. So I will select the market in here, here, and then would tag this one in here. Before anything, I would tag in here with this append field tool. From here all the way down to here. Okay, so after this, you will see there is a market in here, and then I will put it up front, the first column, and then I run it. So after I run it, then uh, okay, so the market is at the bottom because of this. So again, one more time, I put it in front because it's important. And then this one, I don't have the market because I don't select anything at all in here. So I select the market, and I supposed to select the FY as well in here. And then after this, if I run the workflow, it will give me the market in here. Okay, so again I have to move the market from the bottom to the top. Move top. Okay. So after this, then if I look at the result, I see the market in here, and I know this is Singapore. This is Singapore. Okay, if I change this one to Malaysia, it's supposed to give me Malaysia number. Malaysia number. Okay. So there you go. So we have this one, Malaysia. Actually, this one is a label only, but how can I trust that this is the Malaysian number? Okay, so I look back to this one and then I see here. So 310 until 510 until 710. Okay, so I supposed to see three numbers there. 310 until 510 and then okay, there you go. So this is the Malaysian number. Okay, so I trust this one. This guy I trust. So the next question is, how can I do with all the countries without like in the worst case, I just select the whole thing and then I duplicate the whole thing again. But I don't want to do that because it's a little bit troublesome. So what I'm going to do is I use a thing called a macro. Okay, so I will select the whole thing from here to here, and I will put it into a macro. So right click and then convert this one, and I will name it. I will name it. I put it in the macro folder. Macro for localized menu waterfall chart. Waterfall chart. Okay, and then I save it. It will open the macro for me in here for me to edit, but I know that I don't need to edit so much, so I just close it. If you want to, you can edit this one actually. So this one is actually the data. So this one with waterfall data, and then I will give the W initial in it, and this one is a waterfall check. So this one is a check. I will give a C in it. Okay, so later if you look at the macro and then you see the C and the W and then you trust. So here I will show you the W and the C. Okay, let us remove this one because it breaks because you change the macro name, so it will break. Uh, Okay, so the thing is a little bit annoying here because this one is consider the integer at the moment. So if you want to change this one into a double, you just change in here. So if you, for example, if you want to change this one to maybe um, maybe this one you give 0.5 here, and then if you want to balance this out, you need 9.5. Okay, then and then it will balance this one out because you plus this one and you minus this one. So in numbers, but it doesn't matter. It just like the trick in order for it to turn this one into a double. Hey, how come it doesn't turn to double? I think you have to save it first. Okay, so in here you can see this one is a double, but the input is integer, which is fine. The other way around is not fine. If it's integer and you do double, then it's not fine. But this one is okay. Now that's the first thing, but then there's a problem with this macro because in here we just do it for Malaysia and I want to do for everybody. So Malaysia is just one example that we want to do. So this come to the thing called the control parameters here. So you need a control parameter here to control the whole process with all the markets. So I will name this one select the market to compute. And then I will connect this one to this flash symbol, and I will replace the this expression, this Malaysia. So I only replace the word ML because later if in the data I have the SG and the ID, it will replace the ML. Okay, so that's all I need to do with this macro. Now you can see here, let me zoom it in, otherwise it will be difficult to see. You see here, other than this input, there is a one question mark here, which is the control parameter. And then at the moment, there's no control parameters. I will do it by introducing the parameters in here. So I will select all the market in here, and there are 3 of them. And then I will connect this one to the control parameter, and hopefully it works. Okay, so this one will match to market at the moment, and then let me run it and then see how it goes. Uh, okay, so I think there's something wrong with the macro at the moment because it doesn't map correctly. Okay, so control parameter. Uh, to be honest, I don't know which one is the control parameter at the moment uh, because there are two of them and then they don't show me the name here. It's supposed to show me the name of the. Okay, let me delete the parameter, the macro, and then insert it again and then see if it refresh my. This is what we are looking for, the macro for localized manual waterfall chart. Okay, so the control parameters here, which is market, and then this one will match to FY, for example. Okay, so let us see how it goes. Okay, so this one is a little bit troublesome because of the two parameters. So I will move this one inside the macro a little bit. So instead of using this, I will move the input in here and then I kill this input. Okay, so now you only have one input like this. And then I select the market. So it will be easier because there's no confusion. There's just only one control parameters and there's no confusion. And after this, I suppose it work. Okay, so now to be honest, I also don't know if it works or not because I see the three market here, but I see a lot of numbers and then I don't know how to check it. Okay, so the one way to check it is going back to this one. Going back to this one, and then you see here the check is done for you already. So from 125 to 175 for Indonesia, from 1550 to 2550 all the way here to for Singapore, and then the rest. So in eventually you have to trust this number. If you don't trust this number, you do the check again in here. You can do it yourself. Okay, so let me show you one more time how to check the waterfall data. So the first thing you need to do is to check the market and then to check the um, FY uh, in here, and then to check the field, and then to sum all the differences together with the last column, total in the last column, and then you have to sort the mm, the waterfall by market and by FY, and then you bring the um, other parameters in front, but for now it's okay. For now it's just you need to bring this measure sum in front. So move to the top and then move down here. And then this is how you check the result. Okay, there you go. Actually, they are the same as this one. Okay, hold on. So see what's the difference. Oh, the difference is because I sort by the market in this view. So Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. But this view is just in the order of input, meaning that in here we have Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia. So the output is the same. Output is just the mirror of the input, and then we have the same order. So that's the only difference between the two. But guys, that's all for the localization process, meaning that if whenever you have the local data like this and you want to localize it, it just turn the whole process into a macro, and then you need a tagging at the end of the result, and then and then you need one control parameter to to loop or to iterate to through all the market or to all the categories you want. Okay, that's all for now.